Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the Kid team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Samuel in motion. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
3rd play in this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Back to throw, Purdy. They're looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Lee Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 2. They'll go to Barkley again. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Up the middle with Barkley. And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Hey, Silver.
Here's Hurts to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback. They also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Zach Bourne, credit him with his sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Under pressure and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. So after a scoreless first quarter, we at least finally get some points on the board.
But it can't be what either of us expected, can it?
No, the safety's not what you expect for the first points of the game, but one of the goose eggs is gone. So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. And they'll accept that penalty. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now Hurts changing up the play. 2nd down. Here's Barkley again. Brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for him with Barkley. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this is caught. They tried to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line.
When teams practice their plays during the week, they're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game, and they hit that one there for big yardage.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Barkley is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Hurts. Rolling to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles, certainly circle that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said take the 3, but it looks like they burned the book and just said give me the analytics. And the analytics said go for it. Didn't work out.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Was that a design pass or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
2nd down in the yard. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes this a 9-point game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Have a great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal. They'll certainly have the green light here. And fresh off that pick 6, here's Purdy. Open man is Samuel, complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Purdy looking to throw. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sideline and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They go play action with Hurts. Pressure comes and down he goes. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
49ers nothing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback, and the third quarter will start from the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
He's got room to roll. And across the top, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Niners take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is down to 2.
Eagles 9, 49ers 7.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
The pitch goes to Barkley. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles, gain some additional yardage.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
It's not often that we see big plays.